everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and our home team. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and our home team. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
He's coming. Double up.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Well, look now at our starting defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Here's Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsay. 18 carries, 71 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so talk about that fast start. She's seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? They'll run. It's Lindsay, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Let's go, D.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's got his tight end fan. A third down gain of 19. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. To throw on 2nd and 6. Luck. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and that'll make it 3rd down. But look now at the starters defensively for the Broncos. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Looking to throw. Garner gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garner. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make it at the Broncos 36.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Back to throw. Garner. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Throwing on first down. Garner firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Garner nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go,
there is a hush indeed.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the end zone, Locke. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one good for 26 and a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Locke. He's going to launch this thing. Wait. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. Ready, go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 19 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. To throw on 3rd down, Garner. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun, Garner. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. On first down, it's Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Throwing on third and long. Garner, and this is Ertz with it, right side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. They'll run on first down. Lindsey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll try the draw. Lindsey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Off of play action. Luck. And that's complete to Huff. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Back to throw, Luck. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So out come the Chargers. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Garner. Ertz has it left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Running on first down, Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On second down, Eckler. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Back to throw. Garner. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Purple?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the completion.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Garner. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now it's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Locke. Got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Luck now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. This is the tight end fan. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Garner got his man. That's Harry. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. This quarterback now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Draw play. Here's the fullback. It's Juszczyk. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. On first down, Garner. And he fires one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
3 down. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Garner. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. On first down, it's Jacobs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw on 2nd down, Garner. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garner. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Ertz over the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Garner. That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Garner. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that.
All right, get in by his tight end. Give him 9 there on a 1st down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Out of the gun, Luck. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's going to look deep down the field. That is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Luck. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16. From the 50, it's Luck. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 28. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard scrambled at 2nd down. second down now. It's Lindsey, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
Get ready. Take four.
Here's Lindsey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try the air now with to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Broncos on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Luck. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
This is deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Go now. 30 base. Mike. Hey, let's get this.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, you got 3 down.
To throw again, Garner. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Oh, no, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15. The 5, superb. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
That one good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Lindsey. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Luck. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, here's Luck. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Love. Throw left side complete. That's McLeod. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for the score situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Number 53, Mike 53. Come on, D.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
23 yards, the final tally. They will run the draw with Jacobs, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Big stop, D.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garner throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Garner caught by the tight end Ertz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Another run by Lindsey.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you